Hello again. Back at Woodland. So last week's Tatton 10k Virtual race, which I did here, in the wet and in the mud. I was I wasn't pleased with it, to say the least. I don't think, because when I looked at the time, the first mile was like 7:30, which I've done like a minute quicker, and then all the other miles after that were they were abysmal pretty much. So I'm here for another go at it. I've been around here doing 2 laps in about 51 minutes. So to do 59 last week, I know it was difficult underfoot with all the mud and what have you. It slows you down, which is fine. There's going to be loads today probably as well because it's not stopped raining most of the week and whatever. But there were that many low branches last week hitting me. It was just ridiculous. It was, and I don't know if that tree's been shifted that came down. I'm hoping there's not another tree down on the course. It can happen, just because of all the erosion and stuff around here. Yeah, so I'm gonna have another stab at it. So this is what I'm doing. This is again a second attempt at the Tatton 10k Virtual. It's drier today. It's sunny at the moment. It's cool. It's not as warm as mild it was last week. It was about 15 degrees it felt like, or something like that last week. Today it's about 11, 12. So it's not too bad for running. So I'm going to do a couple of like little loopy warm-ups just to get the body up to temperature, and then I'm going to try and go for it. But the plan is I want to try and get a really good first mile, and I think that will just give me momentum into the rest of it. I think my first mile, because it was pretty slow last week's, like comparatively, to when I got my PB here, it was, yeah, so I need to be in that 6-minute range, I think. So I might just floor it. I might just decide to go out and absolutely floor it for the first mile, and it might knacker me, but sometimes getting a PB mile is a good thing, because I've seen another virtual like a virtual race where you can do just like submit miles, and I think it's one of the BTR events, but it's like a virtual mile, so I could probably submit the first mile of it if it's good. But if it's not less than 6:30, then there's no point. But, so we'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. Not so many people here at the moment. It's about 7:30, so it's reasonable time to do this. And as I'm finishing my 2 laps, 10k's worth, there probably will be other people coming in just to do what would be a 1 lap like park run, freedom run type stuff, because they always tend to turn up for around the 9 o'clock, even though it's not officially a park run. But some good news this week in that I think a few more restrictions have been relaxed, and so people could be back to races by August at some point. And there's an announcement next week, which is ironic really, because Wigan organisers of the Wigan 10k and running festivals have cancelled the events this year. I thought if you just had waited a few more days, stop being impatient, but oh no, inexperience that in the organisational team. That really is. It's pathetic. So hopefully my races in October will still be good to go, and it may be that I get some the August Tatton Virtual becomes an August race. We don't know yet, but it could well be the first race. They might just limit numbers back to about 500 or so, maybe maximum on races for the time being. Who knows? It'll happen. Something will happen. It'll come out in the next week or so. We'll hear about it. But yeah, so today, get out there, get this done. Try and get a fast first mile, and see where I go for it. Hopefully it'll be a lot better than last week, because 59 minutes for me was really slow around here. So I can't say that's just running on your own because I did the 51 minutes, which was on my own. So yeah, so I don't know what the reason was. It's just that maybe something on the day. But yeah, anyway, there we go. I'll catch up with you in a bit and report back on hopefully what will be a better virtual Tatton 10k around Woodland Park. Okay, see you soon. Bye. Hello, back from the virtual 10k second attempt. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, you always see me like after these. It doesn't have to take it out yet, I tell you. It's a beast of a route. So it was faster than last week, but I'm still not happy with it. You know, I'm thinking of coming back again next week to do a third and final attempt at it. Because there are 2 trees down this week, so not big ones, but you know, and again, it just throws you off your pace and balance and stuff as you're going around the course. And make a small excuse, but I split it essentially. I refueled it halfway, and I had a bit of water and an energy gel, and then I went back out and did the second half. And I had a nature stop because there's no toilets open again. So that probably, the nature stop was about 20 seconds probably added on. So, but it was like 55 minutes as opposed to like 59 the last time around. The first mile was 6:42, so 10 seconds off me best first mile, I think, around here. VO2 max was 48. I reckon 57 hours of recovery now because of that. It always gets me fastest 5k times wrong, this watch. It always thinks I've done a fastest 5k, but I haven't. I've done a lot faster. So anyway, yeah, so better than last week, but I'm still not happy deep down. So I'll probably come back for a third and final attempt at it, because it was scheduled for the 19th, the race, I think, which was probably, what are we on now? Is it 12 tomorrow? So it would have been next Sunday, the official race. But now, so if it's Saturday the 18th, I come back and do it next Saturday for a third and final attempt to see if we can get close to that 50 mark. It's just, oh, the quads were killing. It just really does. I don't know what you can do to sort of build up the quads so it doesn't you know, compromise you on the way back up. But then I'm wheezing a bit as well, so I don't know if I suffer from asthma. It's just like sometimes on the way back up. It's I don't know if it's core as well. I don't know if you compress yourself, maybe compression. It might be just bad running form, posture on the way. I don't know. It's maybe slouching a bit more and should be a bit more up, and that causes the I don't know. I don't think it is, but it's difficult to analyse yourself when you're running around and think, why am I so slow? But yeah, so better, but not great. So I'll come back next week, I think, and go for a third time lucky around here. But I've just seen a lot of other people set off at the official start line for like the not part run, freedom runs, whatever. So they're all off on about 6 or 7 of them who go off and do it and then come back. But they say, oh, you just done your 5k. I said, nope, I've done 10k. And I'm like, oh. Yeah. So yeah, there we go. Quite pleasant enough. It dried up quite a bit in places, so it wasn't too bad. Still muddy, like I say, and still some low branches and trees down, but it wouldn't have gone ahead if it was definitely A route. It would have been on to B route if it was official part on the day. But there you go. So attempt number 2, faster but not perfect at all. So back again for the third time lucky next week. Alright, okay, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to get some protein and bits, and I might treat myself to a latte, I think so. Not the best thing to have straight after a run, but you know, it's one of those little treats afterwards, isn't it? And go on, loads of chores to do. So that's me for this run anyway. So enjoy your running, whatever you're doing, if it's a virtual race or it's just a not park run, a freedom run, or whatever it is you're doing, training for maybe an event later in the year like me, because I may be back here to do like a 3-lapper at some point in prep for a half marathon, because that really will test me. Yeah, see, the glutes are feeling it now, and the lower back again, so got a lot of conditioning to do to sort myself out before October. So that's it. Yeah, enjoy yourselves folks, have a good one, and I will see you again soon. Alright, cheers now, bye.